Here it goes. Yeah. Let him hear you, folks. Let him hear you.
Come join us as we take you on a trip from the practice pen to the show arena and let you listen in as top trainers prepare their students to compete in the Western industry's most exciting equine sport. And you'll learn what it takes to become a top weekend cutter. Just relax, Robert.
Very good, Chase. Keep pushing on that horn, bud.
Outside leg just a little. There you go. Stay up. Back up. Stay up. There you go. Good. Don't lean. There you go.
People from all walks of life can find a place in our sport.
Hi, I am Kathy Reiserfoot. My husband Jonathan and I have insured with Roger Peters Livestock for over 30 years. Our most recent issue was I was showing our mare. We were sitting fourth in the world and she tore a suspensory. Our insurance coverage is the reason we were able to continue on with Lola. And I so appreciate Roger Peters Livestock Insurance.
I'm Dr. Glenn Blodgett from the 4 Sixes Ranch here in Guthrie, Texas, and I highly recommend Alfalfa Cubes from Manzanola, Colorado. The thing I can tell you about this Top of the Rockies cube is it's the most consistent form of alfalfa I've ever been able to purchase. We feed this in the pasture on the ground some, we feed it in the lots. It really does meet all the nutritional needs. I couldn't recommend any hay source any higher than I can this Top of the Rockies cube.
The rural American lifestyle. It's how we work, and it's how we play. It's how we learn and how we enjoy the finer things in life. How we take care of our animals and tend to the land. It's a way of life. Has been for hundreds of years. Now there's a whole new way for rural America to watch TV. Hey folks, welcome to this week's episode of Cuttin' Up. This week we're going to go all the way from Kalispell, Montana to West Monroe, Louisiana. We're going to be catching up with Scott Martin up at the Majestic Valley Arena as he's helping his client. Then we're going to go all the way down to the Ike Hamilton in West Monroe and catch up with Mason Griffin. But first off, let's say a big thank you to Roger Peters Livestock Insurers for sponsoring this episode. You can reach Connie by going to rogerpeterslivestockins.com and she can take care of all the insurance needs on your animals. Remember, no vet checks up to $100,000 in value. Now let's go to Majestic Valley Arena in Kalispell, Montana and catch up with Scott Martin.
This is Scott Martin from Bellevue, Idaho. We're here at Kalispell, Montana at the weekend part of the Aged Event Show. This is Sandy Figge from Ketchum, Idaho, and she's here showing in the 50,000 amateur at the weekend show. This horse is Hunting Time. He is a 7-year-old one-time Pepto out of She's a Barn Cat. We just started standing him at stud. He was a really good little aged event horse, and Sandy's been showing him on and off for the last 3 or 4 years. So we're going to work the flag today, and basically the flag is a tool to get good body position and get your horse stopping and getting through the turn and basically emulating a cow. It doesn't take the place of cattle, but it definitely helps to use it every now and then to emulate that cow and working on body position and having that horse take that motion through the turn and just getting everything figured out just right. So here we go. Are you ready to go work the flag?
Yeah, you bet. What Scott hasn't told you though is that he's in charge of when that flag turns. And he's always not the nicest about it, but we're going to give it a go.
All right. Stay up and sit. Now switch and go. Good. There you go. All the way over here. Up, up, up. Got to get that off leg in him a little bit. Now walk him up to the flag. Whoa. Walk him up. Nice and even. Now step to the left a little bit to the outside of that flag. Okay. Keep going and sit. Now squeeze. Out there, both feet. Don't lean. There you go. Keep going. And woo. Good. All the way through. All the way up there. Out there, out there, out there. There you go. Good. Relax. Relax that body. All the way. Keep going. Don't lean in there. You get to that off leg because you need to drive him up. Now sit. Good. Now go. All the way up there, up there, up there, up there. There. Keep going. And down. Woo. All the way. Good. All the way. Good. There you go. Keep going. Woo. All the way. Good. Keep going. 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 Good. Good. All the way. Both feet. That a girl. That's much better. Good. Whoa. All the way. Use him. Good. All the way. All the way. Good. All right, let's quit right there.
Okay.
Good job. So pretty much the only thing you need to do is as he comes out of that right hand stop and go into the left, is you got to catch him with both feet to ride him up and across. You need to use a little bit more inside leg to keep that rib bent, but once it does get bent, then you can come in with that off leg and drive him over there. Because he's a little short and a little behind and a little broke off going to that left. So as soon as you come out of that turn, step on him with that right foot and make him step through there and get over there, but then catch him with that off leg so he doesn't over-rotate. Okay? Good.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, thank
All
you
right.
very much.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hi, this is Dr. Harry Anderson. Today I'd like to visit with you about processing of feed products. So the digestibility of your raw grains unprocessed is somewhere around 45 or 50%, maybe up to 60%, depending on how they chew it and everything. If you crack or grind that grain somewhat, it improves that digestibility up a little higher to maybe 60 or 65%, but you still have quite a bit that doesn't get digested. If you have a starchy feed, a sweet feed, or a pellet that has a poorly processed starch in it, a lot of that raw starch gets into the hind gut and the cecum of a horse. And that's where you get gas formation and acid formation. Gas formation is colic. The lactic acid that's formed by fermentation also is a problem, and that's where we have a problem with decreasing blood flow into the hoof area, which starts the laminitic or founder process, and we end up with a foundered horse, and we wonder why. So what do we do to prevent this? We process that starch very carefully. If you extrude it like we do in the total equine, that starch is almost all digested in the small intestine. None of it gets into the hind gut to cause that fermentation, so it's the safest way there is to do it for the health of the horse. For more questions about this, visit theadvicebarn.com.
How would you like to live closer to the Will Rogers Coliseum than anyone in Weatherford, Texas? Thanks to the new Chisholm Trail Parkway, Cleburne to Fort Worth is just 25 minutes. This resort-style saltwater pool area was designed with thoughts and memories of floating the Frio River in Concan, Texas, with the relaxing atmosphere of the finest resorts in Cancun, Mexico. Definitely built for entertaining. The horsemen will appreciate all pipe fencing and turnouts with water and shelter to support a broodmare and foal operation. Lots of outbuildings, working pens, alleys, and traps for working cattle and keeping horses tuned. And a great big round pen with terrific footing for getting them ready to go show. Beautiful 20-acre fertilized Bermuda grass hay meadow that yielded 94 rolls at the first cutting. The main home with metal roof is all Austin stone and cedar trim. 4 bedrooms, lots of custom tile, wood floors throughout, crown molding, heat pump system, the list goes on. The large dining area sits next to a huge kitchen with more cabinets than you can shake a stick at. With a huge office, big yard, beautiful views, and lots of shade trees. For your little piece of Texas, contact Stephanie Cordaway and Keller Williams.
Hi, I'm John Mitchell, and this is Talking a Bit. I'd like to talk about the short shank buster. Me and Brad Lash and Darryl Davis, we designed this bit, I don't know, 6-8 years ago. We shortened the shanks quite a bit, as you can see there, between this and the original Buster Welsh, or grazing bit. I find I can steer a horse real good. It doesn't get a horse tucking its nose too much where I can't make a clean cut and just use my hands good. This size shank really suits me. With the weight of the grazer, when we shorten the shanks, we got even lesser weight. So it's very light. I like this because it's got lots of tongue release, and really, it's a very mild bit, but very balanced. I think, you know, the purchase on the bridle is just regular. It's not over, it's not under, it's not low, it's not high. But where I ride my the curb chain is so there's a lot of warning coming in to me getting a hold of a horse. It's not quick and sharp. There's a lot of warning, and that makes it smooth. It's a great little bridle. That's Talking a Bit, and I'm John Mitchell. Thank you.
The Talking a Bit segment is designed to let you know what trainers consider to be their favorite bit and what their uses are. Be sure and talk with your trainer to see what bit works best for you and your horse.
Okay, get those feet close to him and ride him on up here. Come on. Keep coming up. Keep coming up. Hold on to that cow. Hold on. Hold on. All right, drop. All the way this way. There you go. Hey, all the way. There you go. Hey. Sticking. There you go. Good, right there. Oh. Next shot. Easy, easy. Right there. Good. Keep coming up top here to the black. Either one of these top 2 blacks, or 3. Last one's fine too. Just wait, quit waving that hand around. Hold it, just hold it still. Hold it still. Hold it still. Okay. Oh. Down, over, here. Good, get behind that foot. Get behind that foot. There you go. Now sit down, sit. Woo, get across. Get across. Further. Come on, okay. Good.
30.
Black if you can on the edge. Stupid Holstein. Stay with it. Atta girl. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Get over there. Okay, drop. Down. Down. There you go. Sit down. There you go. Whew. Good. Good.
4% and run time 72 1/2.
Well, we had a big time up there at the Majestic Valley Arena. Be sure, and if you get a chance, especially in the summertime, go to Kalispell, Montana. It's the most beautiful place on earth. We were there, and that was probably summertime, June, late June. Couldn't have been any better. 47 degrees at night, high 70s during the day. Made for a great horse show. Now let's go all the way down to Louisiana, West Monroe, Louisiana, catch up with Mason Griffin.
Hey everybody, I'm Mason Griffin from Pioneer, Louisiana. We got Miss Larkin McBride here with us today. Larkin was one of my youth competitors. She's been showing for about 1.5 years now, been riding with me for a couple of months. We've been working on Larkin's herd work and everything with her horse. Larkin, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Larkin McBride. Just turned 16 and I go to Jonesboro High School. I've been working with Mason for about
2 or 3 months.
2 or 3 months. It's been going good. I'm really excited. I've been doing really good these past couple months and I'm excited to be here.
All right, tell us a little bit about your horse.
Her name's Madeira Lita Boone. She's 15. I just got her about 1 year or 2 ago. She's been really doing good for me.
Good deal. Well, we're gonna get Larkin's horse practiced here. We really wanna work on using your feet, keeping you pushed up into that flag to where, you know, your horse is really hooking up and hitting stops well. Remember to sit down, push on the saddle horn, and if you have to, keep your hand up and work your horse a little bit, make her sit in her stops, kind of draw through those turns just a little bit.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go get worked.
Thanks.
All right, now go over there and keep her up to that flag. Pick your hand up and make her hit that stop hard. Walk back up to it. Pick your hand up and walk back up to the flag. Walk up to it. All right, herd leg and keep her up to that cow. All right, stop her. Back up a step there. All right, you need to slow down a little bit this way and make her hit that stop and don't let her face up to the flag. Back up 1 step. And now go across that flag. All right, sit straight in that stop. You don't want to lean into that turn. Good. Back up 1 step. Remember to keep that herd leg in her going that way, okay? Much better. All right, now sit real deep in that stop. Herd leg. Much better. Back her up through that turn. Good. Back her up, make her hit that stop really good. Keep your hand up and make her hit the stops on both ends. Herd leg, keep her up into the cow. Good. Keep your hand up. Now hit that stop. Good. Herd leg and keep her up in there. Back up. Good. Herd leg and stay in there. All right, set her down this stop. Herd leg that way. All right, sit. Good. Herd leg that way. Hey, sit square in that stop, okay? You're leaning your shoulder in a little bit to that turn. Very good. All right, set her down this stop. Very good. Much better. Herd leg. Much better. Sit down. Good. You need to slow your feet down just a little bit that way. Good. Now just ride it real easy this way. Real easy. Much better. Good. Now slow down that way. Good. Now sit down and this stop. Good. Back her up one step there. Now go. Back her up one step. Very good. All right, sit down. Good. Couple more turns. Back her up a step. Now go. Very good. All right, pick her up and stop her. Hey, Larkin, this next time you come this way, I want you to stop her a little bit short, okay? Don't let her go all the way past that flag. I'm gonna take it that way. Just stay real slow. All right, come this way, come this way. Now set her down. Good. Much better. Good, right there. Very good. Let's quit right there. All right, Larkin, you got a good work on your horse. What do you feel like you got accomplished today?
Keeping her up and connected.
Yeah, you really want to keep her up and connected. That cow, she kind of wants to fade off a little bit on the ends. Keeping her up in there, it's going to make her a lot tighter in on the cow when you're out there cutting. And you did a really good job of backing her through her turns and making her stay on her rear end before you made that turn instead of rolling around. That was very good.
Thank you.
All right, well, Larkin, we're going to get ready to go show in this youth class and see what we can get done.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm David Brumley, and today you be the judge.
Welcome to You Be the Judge. I'm here in the Cuttin Up studio with my good friend, David Brumley.
Thanks for having me.
Well, we couldn't do it without you, David. You are a 3A NCHA judge. He's judged more cuttings than I've ever been to, so he's qualified to make this call, and I guarantee you, however that run was judged, wherever it was at, it's probably going to be right in line with what David's saying here. This one is going to be a disturbing the herd that we want you to take a look at. Right after these messages, we'll talk about it a little bit.
Okay.
This is Dr. Harry Anderson. I've devoted the last 40 years of my life to planning and developing the products we have available to you in Total Feeds. Total Feeds has safe, simple, and proven nutritional programs for you and your animals. Make Total Feeds a part of your healthy lifestyle.
All right, David, what do you think about this one here?
This man, honestly, he caused this cow to come out. By the first time he went over there to there, you could see the cow moving, which he caused the cow to start moving, and that caused the cow to come out. To help prevent that from happening, he should have drove out a lot farther. If anything, the cow would have come out behind him, not in front of him.
Yep, okay, so the fix to this is drive out further.
Drive out further where you're not messing with the herd at all.
And this is where, you know, every cutter, when they're walking to the herd, ought to kind of take a gander at where that timeline's at. and create a situation where they can make a clean cut.
That's right.
David, thank you for coming into the studio and talking with us on this You Be the Judge segment.
I appreciate it.
Now let's get back to the action.
All right, just stay real slow and real clean. We're gonna cut the last cow that stays up there for us, and you gotta stay sitting back in that saddle and pushing on the horn, okay? We're gonna try to drive up as far as the cows will let us go. Hey, 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 hey. Keep going up. Hey, hey, hey. Stay up there with it now. Drive up to it. Drive past the other cow. Wait. Good. Hey, hey, hey! Right there. Right there. Next time. Quit. Hey, hey. Keep going up and look at the top cow. Up to it, up to it. All right, you're clear. Easy with your feet. Easy, easy. Hey, stay out of her. Stay here a little bit longer. All right, next time. There, good. Let's get us one more just like that. All right, you need to drive up. Drive up to that black cow. Just wait, wait. Easy with your feet. Stay up there. Good. Push on the horn. Use your feet. Hey, good job. That's a good job.
Well, folks, thank you for joining us this week. As always, we got to say our thank yous to Scott Martin and Mason Griffin. You can catch them both on Facebook. The Majestic Valley Arena, the Parker family there in Kalispell, Montana, have a wonderful facility. Don't miss it if you get in that part of the country. And Robert Charles and Allie Brown, who produced the crawfish cutting at the Ike Hamilton in West Monroe, Louisiana. They do an awesome job putting that show on and have for years. And also to Roger Peters Livestock Insurers. You can reach Connie by going to RogerPetersLivestockINS.com. Remember, no vet checks up to $100,000 in value. They have been an agent for Great American for over 35 years, if that says anything about staying power. So come join us next week. We'll be right here cutting up.
Home on the range, this is not the same. If you can't cut it, then get out the ring. Stay behind the gate if you can't stand the flame. Let someone in there